All right.
because I ended up paying $1,000.
Jesus.
We're live.
Live. It's alive.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
What did happen last time on D&D?
Yarg died 3 times.
He did.
He
tried
How,
to.
how did the fuckboy actor son, how did he end up dying?
You're gonna have to narrow that one down.
the main
The one that
the
was supposed to
actor,
be
the one that
son.
was
like a Strahd impersonator.
yeah, I forget who took that person down.
I can't remember who got the last hit, but he was left all alone once you took down Strahd's risen mother, so...
And we were just like, you.
I think
I
I
know.
stabbed him with
Exelon
that
got
statue.
somebody. I couldn't just. I
I
don't
got a lot of
remember.
things.
Yeah, yeah. All I know is like I was too angry to die until I wasn't.
Fucking crowd control over here.
Well, yeah,
Why
I walked
won't
away
you
from.
die?
I walked away from that fight with 20 hit points.
Anyone else would have been long in the grave. Just too angry to die. Well, anything else? Did you...
We got a key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We found out that sunlight doesn't work the same, or light doesn't work the same as sunlight.
Yeah.
I must have healed, or I must not have taken much damage, because I have 80 health out of 86.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that I was the one eating all of the fucking damage.
It's just because you weren't rolling your face.
Hey, that's my usual spot.
It is.
Yeah. If you look at where we left off, you and Patches are like way in the back, and then I'm like all in the middle of the fucking stage, and then Exelon's up in the rafters.
Yeah, fuck
And
all that.
Yeah, I think Exelon did get the final hit on that dude, because I think the dude tried to like escape up through the rafters, and he just got followed.
I can do that too.
He's like, bitch, not getting away from me.
More of a long-term what happened last time on D&D, you know. Strahd had had enough. You guys had played your part brilliantly. You got an invitation to his castle. He stole an arena away from you, seemingly breaking the game that he had you guys on. Finally arriving in his castle, you were met with all pomp and circumstance. Strahd's right hand, Rahadin, a dusk elf, greeted you and showed you your destroyed comrades as a show of, mockery and to enrage you. He then said that, if you had any hope of ever seeing Strahd, you would have to defeat this sort of guard, the hand-picked guards he has. Going through the castle, this huge labyrinthian, massive castle, you found one of these guards was Strahd's own mother, risen from the grave and given unholy powers. She beat you guys up a little bit, and then you beat her up a little harder, killed her, producing a triangular-shaped gemstone, one of the keys to Strahd's inner sanctum. A lot of wounds, a lot of blood, a lot of blunt force trauma. You guys are all reeling from that in this theater that you've sort of torn asunder. All the movement and the attacks and arrows and swords and fire. And, this place is all just like in tatters. Some of the chairs being bent over out of place from their wooden stilts, sort of the array that they're all sitting upon. Others smashed and burned and crashed, magic just darkening them, and there's a bunch of vampire spawnling corpses all around you, some hanging off the chairs, some closer to the stage, but overall you're in silence. There are 2 doors going back out behind the stage, further into the castle, and the door you came in from. And also, what do you do?
Well, I don't know if we want to try to do anything in here. Look, do we
Short
wanna...
rest, get some HP back, maybe.
I think that's a good idea, considering the circumstances.
Yeah, at bare minimum, try to take a short rest. We definitely need to have somebody who can like see real good, because I don't want to get snooked.
I'll keep watch. I'm actually fairly good on health.
I'm pretty good myself.
I'm peachy.
So, give me
I'm
a
the only
per-
one. Beat up. Fuck y'all.
give me a perception check.
21.
That is, yeah.
Good.
I got a 21 as well.
One of you.
24.
Someone give me a d20 roll.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Hang on. I hit the chair. It's a 16.
As you're resting, you hear a commotion from behind you.
Oh
You hear
no.
loud footsteps trudging quickly on the stone, and then furthering up wood as you get close to the stage area, and through the big double doors. Two men burst in. They look like commoners, and they're shocked to see you, as you're probably shocked to see them. And they say, "You've got to help us, please, please. You've got to help us." Well, first they say, "Are you normal? Are you going to kill us? Please don't hurt us." That's their first message.
I'll say I'm pretty normal. Yarick's not, but you know.
What do you mean by normal?
You've got to help us, please. We were brought to this castle. I don't know why. There's monsters everywhere.
Do you know where you are?
This is when they look at each other. Like, this is Strahd's castle.
It is.
So what makes you think
We're,
that it wouldn't be full of creatures running around waiting to fuck you up?
We didn't come here by choice. We were brought here.
By whom?
This silver-looking elf.
Well, I think we know who
Scars
that
on his
is.
face. Grabbed us, seemingly out of nowhere. The next thing we knew, we were in a hallway. There was these great big suits of armor that had all been knocked down, and there was a rumbling behind us, and we ran up, and we just ran into you.
Do you guys know how to fight at all?
They kind of look at their fists, and they're like, with a few beers, maybe. I don't have a weapon.
I actually have a whole bunch of weapons, but I just need to know if you
Now.
can use them.
No, I don't know how.
All right.
We're farmers.
Excellent.
I mean, you've
Well-
shown shit before, haven't you?
Of course.
Alright, you just stab people with the same thing, except for it's with one hand and not a fork.
Sure. This way towards the enemy, right?
I want to do an insight check on them to tell if they're just trying to deceive us.
Sure. Roll it.
18.
They are being truthful, but it is very obvious to you that they are holding back some information.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, before we even give a decision to help you, what else is there? Because it seems like it's odd for you to just burst through the doors and you don't know how you got here and you find us.
They kind of look at each other and say, well, I think, given that we were sort of chased here, I think that weird elf wanted us to find you.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
yeah, they want a lot
What
of
did
things
the,
to find us.
They look at each other.
What did the weird elf look like?
He had silvery skin and gray eyes. You'd seen him before.
It's
Rahadin.
Rahadin. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
The only dusk elf you've ever seen in your life.
And what
So
seems
next
to be chasing you?
campaign, oh,
I'll tell them sharpen some stakes and I guess follow us.
I don't know what was chasing us. We just heard a loud sound and ran for it.
I don't care what was chasing you. Get some stakes. Let's go.
They look at the destroyed theater you were in and kind of grab some errant pieces of wood that have been knocked over from battle and mishap. And they kind of like break some of the larger pieces off until a sharpened edge, and they hold their very mediocre weapon close to their bodies.
I'm gonna walk behind them, maybe about 30 feet, kind of keep a distance, just in case.
Sure.
I
So
don't want to be in front of them and they just decide, oh, brainwash.
you guys marching out then?
Yep.
Give me a perception check, Ixalan, please.
23.
Pretty solid. They're in simple commoner clothes. Kind of this loose-fitting, poorly made, cotton shirt, pants. As you get behind them, they don't make too much of a protest at this, but they do sort of try to hide both of their left shoulders, each of them sort of pulling their shirt to in the same exact spot. Not like in tandem exactly, but they both have the same idea. Otherwise, continue onward.
How do we know they're not mimics?
I want to go into stealth.
They're bad mimics.
Sure, being at the end, it's easy to break line of sight. Everybody just kind of continuing on through the hallway. The theater room has these two right and left entrances, and you go back, and then there's like this quote-unquote like backstage area. There's just this big open space, and there's like old, ratty, moth-eaten costumes from a time long since past, and there's all this kind of like equipment here and there, like little wooden props. And there's fake swords that are not sharpened and stuff like that. Play stuff for them. Maybe there were plays here someday, long in the past. Now they're all ratty and ruined. And the hallway continues forward past that. As you sneak, Ixalan, roll me your stealth.
That is 28.
Pretty high. For the party and strangers, Ixalan disappears, as he is wont to do.
wait, say that again?
Do the two guys take notice of that?
I don't think they even noticed it all.
Yeah.
I suppose none of the rest of us noticed their odd behavior.
John's just stealthing, Patrick.
No.
So here,
Are they like bringing up the rear?
yeah, I
They
was
are now.
behind them. And I noticed something, so I decided to go into stealth. And what I want to do is, while still creeping behind, I'm gonna take a ball bearing and bounce it off of the walls to get the rest of the party's attention, but make it
Okay.
to where, like, basically the party stops and they, take notice
Yeah.
of something.
Yeah.
You guys hear a loud, dull ding of steel onto stone. What do you do?
Turn around and like wield me hammer like I'm about to crush something.
Accidentally smashed John's legs. Well, God, I'm kidding. I guess I'll just kind of pay attention, assuming that it's John trying to. I mean, he's the only one that's stuck. We should be able to see him, though, right?
You gotta,
Even if
You realize his
able to roll
absence, but you don't know where.
yeah, you're able to
Yeah,
roll
you
a
like,
roll a
28
perception
perception.
and trying to see
You
him.
certainly try, but I assumed you didn't have a +8.
No, I didn't really. In
You
perception,
notice his absence, not his location.
I do have a +8 in perception.
Oh damn! You can try.
I mean, I'm
You
not
want
gonna
to.
roll a net
I
20.
also have a plus
yeah,
8.
yeah. Damn, you guys are perceptive.
My passive's a 20.
No,
Your,
no,
your
like, I
passive
couldn't make that.
perception is a 20.
Yeah, so is my investigation.
My
That's
passive
fucking
is
rogue
18.
shit.
Ridiculous, man.
That's
Cool
that
box.
rogue shit, man.
My passive perception of my bard's 18. Anyway, so
Right.
what I'm going to do is, since they stopped now, I'm going to slowly walk up behind the two commoners, and the one on the left, I'm going to take the statue out and touch it to him.
Okay. The ball bearing hitting the stone makes a dull, wanging sort of sound as you huck it at it. The party kind of looks. The two commoners, they kind of grip their weapons tight and are shocked, like almost yelp, twist towards the sound of the ball bearing. You go behind them and touch the simple statue to their body. Nothing happens, but you do frighten one of them direly. He gives it a
He's
sort of
dead.
embarrassing yelp as you touch him, and he goes, "Ah!"
And then
So what are you
John
doing?
leans in and goes, "You pull those pants down. There's more of that kid, baby."
I continue
Uh,
forward, kicking doors and fucking shit up.
I look at him and go, there's something else you're not telling us. Why is it that you're trying to hide your shoulder? Both
Give
of you, you're trying to
me-
hide your shoulders.
It sounds a little intimidating. You want to give me an intimidate?
I mean, I can help him out with that because I'm pretty good at getting information out of people.
That's an 18.
Good God.
Yeah, that's solid. No, they're brought to be scared. They kind of slink back, holding their shoulder. They say, "Well, I just didn't want you to cast us away because we were sick, but that elf it did something to us. I don't know what." He takes like a long look at you, and he finally shows you his shoulder, and there's this huge, deep purple bruise that cascades into like black and yellow colors, and in the center of it, there's these this line of huge teeth marks from a very non-humanoid mouth.
Well, I mean, okay, so in character, do we know that, vampire bites cause vampire?
I feel like that would be
Oh,
common
yeah.
knowledge at
You've
this
had a lot of
point.
experience.
And here's a secondary question. James's thing that cured werewolfism, can it also cure vampirism prior to the person fully changed?
Probably.
Prior, yes, I'll say that. I'll
Probably
say
prior,
no,
yeah.
post. Even if you can.
Yeah, in post you are just already a thing.
Yeah, well, it's a different thing at that stage. Is that my daughter outside peeking through the window with the street?
I mean,
It is.
pre-vampirism, it would make sense because your body hasn't adhered to any of the actual alterings, whereas werewolf was more so a curse, wasn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, werewolf's
about
like an
cleansing
ongoing
touch.
curse.
I thought there was something that we had found that, like, the spell wasn't actually supposed to be able to cure werewolfism. It was supposed to, like, suppress it or something like that, but I think we just went with it. I don't
So
don't actually remember.
they have this huge bite mark, massive set of teeth, larger than any humanoid mouth, and this bruise on their shoulder. They're kind of expectantly waiting for you to say what you want.
I'll ask character. Do you think you can cure that with your special touch?
I'll say,
Yeah, Caligath, you've got the touch. You've got the power.
I could, but my
Power.
magic has been spent and I need to conserve it. They're on their own.
Patches, give me a survival roll as you diagnose these people.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know how to cure them.
That is a 12.
Yeah, you're not sure. You're not sure.
Yeah, I can help them, but I'm running out of spell slots. Unless short rest gives me spell slots back, which I don't think they do.
No, unless it states you get it back. Or unless you got a feat that allows that.
I'm gonna. What are their names? Do we have their names yet?
We do. We sure do. As soon as I go to a name generator, we...
Yep.
Hell
Mhm.
yeah.
I want to call them Sassy and Nanny McPhee.
Don't even bother, Garrett.
Fucking
Who?
It's
Literally
Pissant
who?
1 and Pissant 2.
I'm gonna get their attention and say, hey, do you mind if I examine you to look at your the injuries that you?
He
Yeah,
says,
it
licking the inside of his eyelids.
Gav and Fadim. Gav says, kind of the older, more mature looking of the two. They seem almost completely unrelated. This seems to be just two random, victims to be thrust upon you. Gav pulls his shirt to the side, this sort of wide cotton, making a perfect little mark for you. He kind of worryingly shows his shoulder blade and lower back to you to be inspected.
Okay. And do I need to roll anything in particular to learn anything from how far along they are? Medicine, survival.
Yeah, you can roll your medicine to see what it's looking like.
I'm gonna help him on that since I'm proficient in medicine. So, advantage.
But
5?
so I don't know what just happened. I was talking and it just blanked out, just froze.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll anything?
But medicine advantage.
Yeah, I'm helping you and I'm proficient in medicine, so you're getting advantage. Look.
15.
Seems pretty advanced. It also seems fast moving. The bruise is hiding a bit of the infection, as you can tell. The veins underneath, though hidden by, it's your back, so there's a lot of meat there. You can see them starting to come up to the surface and expand and inflame. They're blackened and getting farther down and into the body.
Well, looks like they gotta go the way of Old Yeller.
Does anybody else have spell that may or may?
No, I don't have anything.
I sure wish I could conjure daylight, but the spell daylight probably would do that if you could fucking, I don't know, make fucking
I mean, I got a spell, alright.
Is it Big Hammer?
Would cure wounds do anything to us?
They would just give him health.
Well, that was my thought. I mean, I just didn't know.
No, for whatever
Greater-
reason, you can't heal
What about-
dead things and hurt them.
What about lesser restoration?
Depends. What
That
does...
fixes like a broken item, I thought.
Well,
No,
Lesser rest.
You touch a creature and you can end either a disease or a condition afflicting. The condition can be.
Yeah, I think it's like
I mean, that
only
depends.
lesser things, like if you have like a minor disease, no magical diseases would be affected by it at all.
Like, technically, you could use lesser restoration to cure a hangover.
I think you can actually use lesser
Second.
restoration to cure exhaustion. I'm actually not sure about that one though. I'd have to
And
look it up.
herpes.
But James, you're thinking of mending. Mending is
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
your repair is a cubic foot of an item.
So, So James, you're running out of spell slots. If we can save these people and make up for all the murders that you can realize, what do you say? Do you think we should like take a long rest and try to help them?
Wait. What?
He was asking if we should take a long rest and try to help him. The only problem with taking a long
Otherwise, we're
rest
gonna
right
have
now.
Gold Yeller these motherfuckers.
I mean, like, if we do that, somebody's gonna have to hold these two cocksuckers at like knife point the entire night.
Yeah, but
Patrick, as much as my favorite thing in the whole world is to turn Garrett's NPCs on him, I just can't.
and the other thing, we're also on a basically in character we're on a time limit. So the longer we take,
We're on a time
You're
limit.
gonna stack
Because-
up problems.
yeah, because we're trying to get to Arena before she's married and fucking spirited away by old sassy fuck.
No one
Yeah,
cares about
take a
Arena.
nap.
Let's. None of y'all even like her.
I like her.
That's because you had a training session with her on how to turn things into stumps.
That's right. She was
James,
making good progress.
All right, James. How many spell slots do you have, and what do you have them available in? What degree?
I have 2 level 4 spell slots, 1 level 2 spell slot, and 2 level 1 spell slots.
And this is what level spell that you can cast do this shit. These two.
I think Lesser Restoration is level 2 or level 3.
It's not lesser restoration. It's
It's
Heal
like
the
remove
target.
curse.
Remove curse, I think,
Oh.
is a level 3 or 4.
Yeah. It is 3rd level.
And you have no 3rd levels left?
No.
So you would have to upcast it at 4th level, which is a huge hit on our actual
Yeah, and I only have 2 of those.
fighting prowess. Yeah.
I've used everything else.
So look, Tweedledee, Tweedledum.
They're about to get fucking smoked. I'm sorry.
Like, here's the thing. Like, if we leave you alone, you're gonna die and turn into a vampire and we're gonna have to kill you. Or, we can kill you now and you don't turn into a vampire later and then us kill you anyway. So, like, you see the problem, right?
They look at each other in fear. Say, oh, what if you just take us out of the castle? We can get out of your hair.
Yeah, we can't get out of the castle. We can't leave until Strahd dies. That's the problem.
Yeah, like, we're kinda stuck here too.
They're just peasants, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're peasants.
I
but
cast
they-
Word of Radiance, they're dead.
What?
Why?
Why?
Did you can?
Why waste a spell slot when you can just?
It's a cantrip.
Oh.
It's free. It's AoE. They're dead. It's 3d6. They're dead.
You still gotta roll it. You could definitely not kill him with 3d6.
James
You know
rolls
me.
3 ones.
Let's see. I only have 1 in my 2 dice book. Okay, let's roll it up. First d6, 3. Second, 6. 1.
Oh god.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's funny.
11
They're
points.
commoners. Yeah, I mean they're
They're dead.
they're peasant farmers.
Yeah, they probably had 4 hit points, so like if you rolled all ones, that was a possibility.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, they probably had 7 or 8 health. If they're farmers, 7 or 8 health.
They
Yeah.
said they were damaged earlier, so you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's very anime. Putting a hand to your mouth, you utter a word unhearable by everyone in the room, except this blast of energy emanates from you. The peasants, being the target, immediately in their decrepit state, kind of burned away by the magical energy, dying, taking their wounds with them.
I'm gonna look to James and just shake my head and be like, you know, that was unnecessary.
It was a
Wait.
werewolf. It was a werewolf bite, by the way.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
that was
that was us failing survival checks,
I'm
guys.
pretty sure fighting a werewolf is worse than a vampire.
Yeah,
It would have been
would have
They
been
have way less weaknesses.
when they wake up, you know, in the middle of the night as werewolves. Oh well, that would have been fun, but now it's not.
Well,
See, James, I'm trying to actually play this campaign. You're just killing me. Give it away.
Death is just
That's
a
the
master
moral
part of life.
quandary of having to deal with them, because you'd have to babysit them until they betrayed you. But,
Yeah,
you know,
pretty much.
made that decision pretty quick.
Look,
Anyway,
we already did that with one character. Okay, it's
yeah,
oh,
yeah. Any werewolf around you guys dies in some way or another.
Hey, I'm still hurting, okay? It's too soon.
He was my friend.
Ah, I was about to say I start sobbing onto a dog collar. Why? We used to go on walkies.
Oh.
I step
Continuing.
over them and continue, yeah.
Weighed down with any moral guilt you may or may not feel, you continue onward.
I
The
guess,
enormity of the castle. What's that?
I was like, I guess I'm gonna go back into stealth and keep watching our backs.
oh.
The enormity
Yeah,
of the castle cannot be overstated. We do not have nearly enough time to go through every abandoned, dusty room, most being hundreds of years since a living, keyword living soul has touched them. You hear occasional wails from below and moans from up high, monsters and mysteries and the scratches of the damned. You see skeletal corpses, some of them looking not a few times you come across a group of these long dead corpses, some of them still brandishing rusted armor. You think perhaps an adventuring group in the same sort of position you are that failed at some key moment. As you continue,
I do not pass even a single one without hitting it with me halberd.
you crack
It's
a
a mimic.
lot of bones.
This one's probably a mimic. This one's for sure. Whack! Son of a bitch.
As you continue onward, there's one room of interest. Dusty scrolls and tomes line the walls of this room. More scrolls and books lie scattered on the floor around 4 heavy wooden chests fitted with sturdy iron locks. The only unobstructed floor space not taken up by scroll and pen and quill and ink and etc. is directly is by this big desk. This huge, beautiful oaken desk. It's full to the brim of gold coins and scrolls and notes and quills and pens. Sitting at the desk, a lone being is hard at work, paying you no mind as you enter from the doorless entrance to the room. An old gnome with a shock of white hair sits busy at work. At his side is this rope pulley that goes to a large bell. And as you enter, pays you no mind at all.
Does he look like he's got like any chains or something on him?
He does not. He's just sitting at a desk as though he was an office worker.
And he like fancy dressed?
Yes, looks quite nice. Kind of the sweater, not sweater, the vest, and with a pocket watch on the inside. He's got big, thick glasses.
Is he like facing us?
The desk is facing you, yes, facing the entrance, and is towards the back wall. And he's sitting in a big chair. His short frame kind of hidden mostly by the desk.
He's a furry version of Scrooge's assistant.
Describe him again.
He's an old gnome, dressed very well. He has a shock of white hair, almost into an involuntary mohawk sort of thing, because he's losing the sides and his patchy hair loss. But otherwise, looking very nice and regal. He's hard at work, quill in hand.
It's
I'll
not
look at
Garble.
him and go, "Hey, what you writing there?"
He interrupts you with one finger out. Hold on.
Gotcha.
I pull out a javelin.
Come
Start
on,
weighing
raise
it
my
in me
hand.
hand.
No, let's be patient.
If he's
Finish
here
it.
on his own, like, there's one answer, right? Everybody else thinking the same thing?
Hey man, he's just doing his. We don't go throw rocks at you.
I'll pull my
he-
bow out and say, "Do you work for Strahd or not? Yes or no?"
Pointedly ignoring you. He lifts a finger. One moment. Finishes his sentence finally. Puts it down. Adjusts his glasses. He says, "Hello. Another one of Strahd's playthings, or whatever. I'm sure. Please do not interrupt me. If you intend to interrupt me or attack me, let me know now, so I can ring this bell and someone will come kill you. Otherwise, please leave through the door on the left."
What's the door over there?
You have to pass through his office. There's this big globe, in the center.
No, that was me asking him. What's over
Oh.
there?
You can continue through the castle through that door.
I will sheath my bow and walk past him and say, "Well, I certainly wouldn't want you to call someone to kill me."
I mean,
Wisdom
And I will
is,
continue past.
he says, wisdom is priceless in this age. You pass through. You have to there's this sunken in area. There's this big globe and it's surrounded by chairs. You're probably supposed to read or think there. You have to pass around all this furniture and there's just scrolls and books everywhere. And you pass by the big locked chests in front of his desk, sort of taunting you there. And keep on going. Finally, you reach the end of the packed room, ready to be let out.
I'm gonna catch up with them, but I want to ask him first. Sir, if you don't mind, can I pay you for a couple questions in return for interrupting your precious time?
He says, no, please don't give me any gold. I'll have to account for it. But I'm happy to speak with you. What would you like to know?
Is there any type of map that you have for this castle that we could use?
Question.
I mean,
Da 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 da.
I don't really have to worry about that, but I'm asking anyway, see if they have something.
Let's see what the dice say. He says, no, I don't work with maps. I am logistics and accounting. If you have any concerns there, I can help you out.
No, unfortunately I don't have any concerns with that. Is there anything of useful in this room to kind of help release you of Strahd's control, if you'd like? Or is there anything that we can do to help you with that?
I'm not under Strahd's control. I work for him. So fear not. He says, you're adventurers, correct?
Yes, that's
I
correct.
assume you don't spend all your time here in this castle.
No, we've actually just arrived a couple hours ago.
Would you know anything about my missing shipments from Vallaki?
Missing shipments from Vallaki?
Yes.
Is this in reference to the ones that didn't get there because we fought the captain guy that I'm wearing his armor?
No, even though they didn't get, even though we fought them, all those shipments still got sent out. We didn't sabotage any carts.
You interrupted a few and then stopped the trade itself.
I will tell him, no, last thing I know of was Lady Watcher was having full control of everything.
That's the thing. That's the last thing I've heard as well. He gives it kind of aggravated. Well, thank you, sir, for your time. Good luck. Don't turn your back on anything.
I will give him a small container of wine from the brewery that was renamed after Kalir. And tell him, whenever you get a moment to yourself, here you go.
Give me a persuasion check.
A persuasion?
Yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't trust your wine.
Yeah.
John's like,
not exactly.
24.
that's the one skill I don't have all of my.
No. Spending some time with him, not immediately trying to beat him up or harass him or anything, or throw a javelin through his head. You kind of build a little rapport, you know? He's happy to ask about his logistics, even if the answer isn't what he wanted. You just give him some wine. And he says, well, could use a break. He says, well, I don't have a map exactly, but, you know, these treasure chests, they aren't mine. I don't care. But the key is missing, so I have to keep them around until it turns up. If you're going to explore the castle, it's been a few hundred years, but the rumor was a servant had stolen the key.
Would this servant happen to be a silver-skinned elf?
His eyes kind of widen a little bit at that. It says, oh, no. He looks around as though he can be heard. Rahadin is not a servant.
Oh. Wow.
Nothing, like, he kind of waits for something to happen. Like he's expecting something.
Because he knows
Nothing
he can hear.
does. He says, no, Rahadin is not a servant. He is Strahd's right hand and a good man. I believe it was one of the cooks back when we had them.
Alright. Well, if we do come across any, I will be sure to come back and give you your lost item. That way you can keep track of everything in its proper place.
He says, that sounds amazing. He tips the glass you gave him towards you.
I give him a nod. And I catch back up with the rest of the group.
Rest of the group.
Yeah, as soon as he gets back, I'll be like, that was poison, right?
No, that was actually some really good fucking wine that was being delivered
Did you do
to.
that?
Because I had some, because of our fucking dear friend Kalir, who is now gone, and it was his memory, so I wanted to share some wine of what was named after him from saving a family in their winery, and the wine that they made is delivered to Vallaki.
What does that have to do with the cocksucker back there?
Because sometimes just asking questions isn't enough. Maybe a little bribe here, and if not, then just appreciation for someone's time. You never know what happens in the end.
Speaking of which, I wonder where our lich friend is now.
Oh, that's a good question.
Uh,
Probably off murdering people.
Side note, because I just remembered after asking if there was a map of the castle.
Yes.
We did get a bunch of scrolls and everything from the Amber Temple that was layout designs of the castle.
Could certainly help you.
Because that's
Should
where
you
that little lockbox was that James got all his fanciness from.
But we're gonna kill him later, right?
It depends. You never know. He may have something good for you.
Maybe.
So, do we want to try to trace the castle out with these maps, or we just want to act like we're cartographers and try to figure it out?
I mean, I don't know what a cartographer is, but
It's
I
fine.
wanna-
Look,
I
Bob,
wanna go.
if we look at it, make sure that anyone comes near us, they turn into stumps.
That's right. Let's go.
So,
Lead the way, cargraph guy.
Paragraph.
so I guess we need to find like a room that hasn't been touched or anything, that we can spread all of them out and track where have we been so far.
Sure, that's easy to do, but time-consuming.
Yes. We know.
Like, are any of these things like labeled?
No, if we find like a base ground of the ground floor layout from where we entered and track our direction of where we went, we should be able to figure out what surrounding areas are next to us. Like, assuming we're only on the second floor.
Yes.
So, there we go. So we find out where we are on the floor, and we can figure out what's in the adjacent vicinities around us. Oh, by the way, that gnomish accountant said he's missing some keys that were from some chefs, and if we get them back, we can have whatever's in the chests.
Yep.
So we looking for the kitchen?
If we want what's in the chests, I guess so.
I mean, that might be cool. Where's the kitchen?
Well, that's up to y'all.
Wouldn't the kitchen be like back towards the dining hall that we was in originally?
Not necessarily. We don't know the layout of Strahd's castle, so I guess we'll spend another hour looking over the maps, getting the layout of everything.
Okay.
If everyone else
Sure.
is fine with that.
You have excised yourself from your commoner companions, passed through the accountant's room with no fuss or headache. So you find yourselves back on the road to the castle. You're on the second floor area. This big hallway with like all these. There's some more beautiful statues and a couple of more suits of armor. But I won't say what they do or don't do. You take time to look at the map that you have gotten from the poor, unfortunate soul who was chosen to be the architect of this castle. Looking around, I don't have I can't imitate this, but I can, using the map and having a goal, you are able to sort of go through the labyrinthian, connected nightmare that is the castle. And there is a dining hall on the first floor, but there is a closer one on the second floor. There are many. One closer to the accountant's office that you can get to pretty quickly, if that is what you so wanted to do.
I mean, does that sound like the right way to go, guys?
I want to
I don't care. I just want to drive a fucking sharp object into Rahadin.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down with that too.
There might be shinies in the boxes, though.
Well, we're gonna have to, kill Rahadin anyway because he's got one of the keys.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, we could just talk him out of it, you know?
I don't.
I'll
don't
leave
think it's
that
gonna
to
work.
you guys. I just have sharp things.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna go key hunting.
Let's do
With
it.
use-
Go!
With use of the map, you continue on into a different hallway, one less business-oriented perhaps, and more towards feeding the denizens of this floor on this huge castle. Oil lamps illuminate a long rectangular chamber with oak-paneled walls. This old yellowed lace hangs neatly from the tall windows, long since abandoned. It may have been nice at one point. A tall wooden door is closed to your left, and continue on a little further. There is an open air, sort of like a dining hall area. There's a lot of these big wooden tables for communal eating. This is probably not the entertaining guest sort of dining hall, but maybe the staff and some of the commoners. As you get close to all this and take it all in, you notice something. A woman moves lightly around the room, dusting furniture and humming quietly, not noticing you just yet. She's in a maid's uniform.
Hot. I go into stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to. We're gonna do the law of surprise here, so.
Give me a stealth check.
Law of surprise.
24.
Pretty high. What do the rest of you do?
Javelin's out for Harambe.
I'm gonna sure what to do, honestly. Follow John.
Give me a stealth check.
You probably also have disadvantage on that if you have heavy armor patch.
26. I do not have disadvantage anymore. I used to.
Oh.
You two slink away into the night together.
I'm
Ooh.
just gonna walk past her, like I belong there.
An interesting method of approach, as you do, not being stealthy, just walking in. The rest of you see Kalagath walk up. The maid turns around and is startled. She is a decent-looking woman, a little plain, perhaps. She wears a maid's uniform, long and flowing down to the floor, and she has this device for dusting these tight corners. She is shocked, turns around to you, and gives a quick, curt bow. She says, "My lord."
I will bow as well, and say, good day.
Can I do anything for you?
Does she have a gap
Uh,
tooth?
You can mind your own fucking business.
I was looking
She has a
for
smile.
a map layout of this castle. Strahd has invited me here personally.
She says, "Oh, of course, of course. I don't I don't have a map, sir. I'm not allowed to go too much farther than this floor. Please don't hurt me."
Well, that's good then, because there's some poop on some tapestries on the first floor. You probably don't want to have to take care of it.
I'll tell her that's fine. I'm looking for someone, and I think you know who I'm talking about. Where is she?
She says, "I'm sure I don't. I don't know anyone here. Most don't want to talk to me. They seem to want to eat me."
I'll say,
Yeah, girl.
before I kill you, show me your neck.
James, Jesus, man.
She has tears in her eyes. She obediently raises up her neck. She has a big fluffy like collar on. She sticks her neck out. It's a neck. She does have a beautiful. It is a neck.
It's a neck!
So far, it's a neck. She has
Are
a
you a
beautiful
mimic?
gold necklace on. Otherwise, nothing of note.
I think she's a mimic.
She says, I don't know what a mimic is, but if you don't want me to be that, I will not."
I'm not gonna murder the nice lady.
I don't know exactly which one I prefer, but okay. I'm bored. I'm leaving.
I'll tell her, well, I won't be the one killing you. Good luck to you. And I'll tell everybody, let's get the fuck out of here. And then we'll continue.
She says, wait.
Oh wait, the guy said this thing. Don't turn your back to nothing. So I walk backwards away from her.
That's wise. She says, wait, to you, Kalagath, who walked up close to her. She says, wait.
I'll stop.
She says,
Brushes up against you and cuts a fuck.
She says, are you really one of Strahd's men?
No, we're here to kill him.
I got poop
Shit.
on me hammer, so you know he's gonna get some poop inside of him.
You see an internal conflict pass her face, but she says, I don't want to be here. They took me and made me a maid. I'm a bookkeeper's daughter. I don't want this. They're going to kill me one day. Can you get me out of here?
I don't
Only
know
if
of a
we
way
win.
to sneak you out alive.
We can't leave either.
unfortunately, I would say just continue doing your job like you don't know we're here. And hope that we win.
You see her wince, and she kind of like panically darting around looking. She's like, "Can I follow you?
Only if you want to die
Don't wanna-
sooner than later.
I don't want to be here."
Sure, just let her follow us. It's not like
Don't let her follow us. We already had that once.
She's gonna get held hostage or something and slow
oh
us
my
down.
god. Well, no one's gonna care. You're gonna. What do you care?
I mean, like, if you want to be out of this, like, right now, I could put the hammer on you, and then you won't have to deal with it. Or you could come with us and probably die in a much more horrible fashion, because we're going to bad places.
Looks around. She's like, I don't like either of those options.
Well,
Me
neither
neither.
do we, but here we are, bitch.
Cross your fingers and, like, pray to all the things that you like a whole lot that we don't die. And then we'll come back and we'll let you out.
He says, I gave up on praying a long time ago. She turns to go back to her cleaning.
Are there any useful secrets you can give to us that would help us in our
Oh, we're
journey?
looking for the cook. Where's the kitchen? Or do we already know that?
She says, that I do know, and she points you to the wooden door that's closed over to the right.
Is that where we was already heading?
Not necessarily.
I
I'll
feel
say,
like that's where we was already heading.
Thank you. We'll make sure you're freed if Strahd goes down.
Says, well, I wish you luck then.
I will give her another bow and continue to the kitchen,
To the kitchen.
where I raid the fridge.
James is actually just a giant fucking thing.
Kitchen is about what you expect. There's an open window, which is giving a cool, wet breeze from the rainstorm outside. You can look down into the utter darkness from the tall second floor. You can't see much of anything other than the outline of the wall. The breeze is blowing and clinking pans together. There's a sort of makeshift sink area where this basin of water is filled, and then you can kind of grab from it and then put it in another basin and sort of wash things in a not very efficient way, but you know they make do. There is a big brick oven, cold and dead, not doing anything else. And that's what you see and hear. What do you do?
No cook.
No cook, empty.
The guy did say that they used to have cooks, but now they don't.
I look in the.
So he must be dead?
I look in what would be the food stores, I suppose.
I look in the oven.
Give me perception checks, both of you.
Is there kind of like any type of
19.
side room in here, like any type of office or anything?
There's a pantry that you enter from where dry goods would have been stored. You and Calgath both find about the same thing you would expect, which is a bunch of rotten food. Some of the longer lasting, like lentils and beans and such, you can kind of see their shape has remained. But mostly it's just old rot and nothing. What was yours, Yark?
24.
That is pretty damn good. Looking in the oven, you notice something interesting.
It has teeth.
I hit it. I hit it so hard.
It's a large oven, big enough for you to stick your head and shoulders in. You kind of look around, and then in the black soot of the buildup all around it, someone has written a note in the soot.
Hey, somebody come read this. I can't read.
I peek in there and look at his note.
It says, "If you name me, ye shall break me."
Secret?
Silence.
Silence.
No,
Oh.
you got it. Well, that's what you think anyway. But what do you do about that?
Does anybody know what the hell that's supposed to mean? I'll be very quiet inside of you.
I will yell silence.
It's just a positive way to tell somebody to shut up.
Silence.
Silence!
Isn't there a spell named Silence?
Yeah.
Anybody got one of them?
I don't have that at the moment.
Well, Bozak.
Didn't Patrick try to cast silence a while back?
I think I can cast it.
I can cast it eventually, but it's just not prepared right now.
I can cast Hit It With Me Hammer.
That's what I
Yeah.
think short rest let me do. I think I can swap spells around during a short rest.
Yeah, I can cast silent.
Is it worth a try?
I mean, what? You have to cast it in an area.
You have to cast it on a person, I thought.
No, it's an area.
Yeah, it's
No.
no.
Well, it's a spell slot.
I mean, it doesn't. It's not a big deal.
Alright, do it.
Alrighty, I am gonna cast silence in the area. Kitchen, I guess.
The
Testing
area open.
Huh?
20-foot radius. It's a small kitchen. You can kind of grab everything. If you center it in the middle, you cast it. This like invisible cone kind of wafts over everyone, and it's like almost going underwater. Your inner ear changes, and you feel almost slightly dizzy as the world just kind of crumbles to nothing outside of you. The tinkling pans that were hitting each other in the swaying wind disappear from your ears. The dripping water, everything that was making little noises, including your loud selves, finally stop. And Yarick, a slot kind of breaks apart in the stove, and a key falls out of it. Big iron key.
So I start like screaming, but nobody can hear me, and I'm like, I did it, I thought of the answer.
And it's like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, Yarg.
Yeah, you're doing charades.
Elvic thrusting, like, and then I grab the key.
I see him with the key, and I just
And I
start
dance
walking
in a
back to
circle.
the gnome.
Well, does the key look like any key that we actually need for the door?
No, it does not. It was a
Okay.
big, regular iron key. Not like the strange gems you're looking for. Back to the gnome then, everyone.
See,
Yep.
Doing sign language, yep.
He gives you a very slightly warmer welcome as you come back a second time. And by slightly, I mean he looks up from his glasses and then looks immediately back down.
I kinda wanna hit him with the javelin.
I'll walk out to him. Excuse me, we don't mean to interrupt your process again. We didn't get your name last time. What was it, if you don't mind?
His name is Gaia Leafstride.
wonder
His
what he
name
works
does not
with.
match his profession. That is his name.
So I'll wait for him to finish what he's doing, and once he's done, have Yark present him the key.
He wraps it up quickly on your behalf. Seeing the key, he kind of gives as much shock as he's willing to give anything, which is an eyebrow raise. He says, well then, you are quite the mystery solvers then, aren't you?
I am. I'm pretty much the brains of this operation. It's amazing the things I come up with.
He's right.
Impressive. Well, a deal is a deal. I will mark this key as found after you take whatever's in these chests, having long since been written off. We'll keep it a secret between us. He says with the barest hint of a smile.
I give him a sly wink.
I'll look at all of y'all and be like, all right, look, what do we got? Where's the goods?
Well, Yark, since you found the key, open the chest first. Pick one.
Is it gonna be a mimic?
I highly doubt that.
Then I pick the center one.
It's 4. It's center left, center right.
The center on the right.
Okay. This chest is large, heavy, wooden, iron banded, quite light. Quite light. Feels like a moderately packed full of things. Do you open it?
Yes, but I'll jump back whenever I unlock it.
Unlocking it. Chest contains 1,000 gold pieces.
Holy jeebers. What are we gonna do with that? Is there like a gift shop in here or something?
There might be. You can bribe all kind of people these days.
1,000 split 4 ways.
So that's like
250.
that's like about 5 a piece, right?
Yeah.
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 Or 30.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of
Yes.
30 before. That's a number, right?
Yes, that is a number, Yark. You are correct.
Oh, I fucking told you I was the smart one.
Caligat, you want to
Alright.
go next?
Galgaff?
What, dig in the box?
No, open another chest.
Oh, I thought there was just one.
There's
No,
4.
there's 3 up there.
Still,
I'll choose the rightmost chest.
The rightmost chest is very light. It feels empty.
Yeah, I want that one.
Opening it, there are 500 platinum pieces worth in there.
Hell yeah. Alright, we'll split it.
Wait, that was 250 gold or 250 platinum?
250 gold, and then he got 500
And-
platinum pieces. So that's
So
125.
125?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So that's like 300 a piece, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, Yark, that's 300 apiece.
Yeah.
God's damned, you're good.
I've been working on me maths.
Maps. Quick maps.
Alright, Dathis, you want to be up next?
It doesn't matter. Pick one of the chests. I'm sure I'll get there.
I'll open up the farthest left one.
Farthest left feels heavy, full. Don't drop it on your toe or it will shatter. It is full of 10,000 copper pieces.
Boy, all of these things is gonna be monies.
Is there some
Yes.
kind of riddle in these numbers and metal combinations?
You really don't know. There might be something to it.
Alright, so 2,500 copper pieces for everyone.
Jesus.
That's too many to count.
The interest of time, the last chest, also 10,000 copper pieces. 20,000 total. 20,000 copper, 1,000 gold, 500 platinum.
Good. Yeah.
Now, if only we could get out of here.
Probably could if you really wanted to.
No, I've already tried. A lot of people died whenever I tried. There's like this fog, you don't want to go in it, it's bad news.
Oh yeah, the big get out of here. I gotcha. Not just this castle.
Yeah.
Alright, we toss in the
Yes.
key and continue our way.
It was just a regular door leading out, but there were some door guards, if you remember.
Were there any small, just kind of out of sight areas in the gnome's room?
You could create one, yes. There's big piles of books and parchments and paper. If you want to get out of sight, you can make like this little fort if you wanted to.
Could all of us?
Would it be a big deal if we took a nap in here?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Give me a persuasion.
Give me persuasion. Let's see.
I thought we had a bag of holding. Do we not have a bag of holding?
Nope.
That is a dirty
think so.
20.
Damn it.
That's pretty good. Normally he'd say no, but you kind of made friends with him.
I'm all like, leaf shit pudding's bane. Can we have a nap?
He says, I don't like this idea, but I suppose that's okay. Just don't interrupt me in any way. And, he says, pointing at all of you, if someone comes and threatens me, some mindless spawn, I'm gonna hit the bell. And you're all in trouble.
Well, as far as we know, there's no one coming after us. It's always been someone in waiting in anticipation.
I'll put 100 gold out in front of him and say, you're not gonna hit that bell.
He says, oh, get your damn gold away from me. If I have to account for any more gold, I'm going to scream.
That's the real reason why we got to get what was in the boxes. He knew it was money. He didn't want to deal with it.
That's usually in treasure chests.
I'll tell him.
Sometimes.
I myself only need 4 hours. The rest of the time, I can watch guard for you. Stay hidden, so that way, if anything happens.
Yeah, we could just
I'll be
kill
there.
whatever comes in here, looking to cause trouble. Sound like a plan, right?
He takes like a long think about it, like an old man, you know, like very awkward, like long. He says, all right. No snoring, though.
And if you decide that you want to take a break for a little while to kind of rest yourself, I do have a pie for you.
Don't give him the fucking...
No, don't give him the pie. Good God. He's,
No.
He
he's
likes
doing
the
it
taste
for
of
faith.
children.
I know.
Anyway, I'm gonna offer. If you'd like, I can cast silence over the area. No one can.
No, God, no. You start casting spells, I'm ringing this bell.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just offering.
I'm going to sleep. And we
Very-
take a long rest.
Very old curmudgeon. Ixalan,
Whatever the bare minimum for long rest is, we take that.
give me a perception check.
Perception check.
I don't think I have elf trance.
27.
Wow. Not ideal sometimes. Gaia is more than happy to ignore you, as long as you are keeping quiet and out of the way, which you are. You imagine he's almost forgotten you're there. Yark gives a few long, loud snores. You have to kind of readjust his neck so all the air gets into his brain.
He needs
Otherwise, it goes pretty well. Until roll me a d20.
Was someone else rolling the d20, or y'all want me to since I'm awake?
16.
16 again. Yeah, I'll count that as no event. Yes.
I rolled it and then forgot to read it.
Dangerous to stay in Strahd's castle any longer than you have to, but taking this opportunity in the seeming safe spot, one of Strahd's many minions, some mindless, some not, some coerced, some not, you find this safe spot and rest. You all feel better.
Awesome. I don't have exhaustion anymore. I don't have, 80 hit points anymore. And I get all those rages back. It's good days. So many good
I drop
days.
all my money.
Oh.
Every single cent.
Wait, what?
All of my money.
Why?
because I can't carry it all. And
Oh,
now
oh.
I know why you gave us so much money, Garrett.
You deserved it.
I don't want the money. I can't even use it.
Oh no.
What do you expect from treasure chest, man?
Split up
Treasure.
The
split
one
up,
time Garrett gives us heaps of money, we can't fucking use it.
split up the
Son
platinum.
of a
The
bitch.
platinum you can definitely carry.
Wait, James. You understand that we can totally continue characters forward on another campaign. Patch this too, right?
That's
No,
true.
he's talking
No.
about he physically can't carry that much.
I can't carry the money. I'm over my weight capacity.
Oh, I've got
Shit.
money
And
doesn't
Garrett
count.
knows that because
Are
he
we
gave
doing
us so
encumbrances?
much money.
We haven't been, to be fair.
I do the whole rules of games where
It's,
like Skyrim,
yeah,
you
as
don't,
long as you're not
money
trying
doesn't
to
count.
break it. Oh, that too. But
That's-
usually
that's the-
Wade.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
only
dude.
thing I don't count as money. Everything else is fine.
Yeah, I usually ask at the beginning of a campaign is whether or not we're counting money.
Yeah.
Alright.
And how much
Is-
money
is-
did each one of us get, actually? I
Uh,
completely...
125 platinum, 250 gold, and 5,000 copper.
Alright. I clicked on ignoring coin weight and I am unencumbered. Fine. Fine.
How
Yeah,
much
usually
silver
my
and
rule is
copper?
don't worry about it until someone tries to break the game using it. Like I have 10,000 10-foot poles in my bag. It's like, okay, sure.
Hey, I
How
was
much
gonna start
silver
throwing
and,
shit at
gold?
vampires.
I mean,
Just
copper.
start throwing coins at them.
What was that?
How much silver and copper?
500. 10 copper is 1 silver, 10 silver is 1 gold, 10 gold is 1 platinum.
That doesn't help. How much silver was it?
500.
500?
Yeah.
And then how much copper?
No, what? What do you? No, it was 125 platinum, 250
Uh-huh.
gold, and 5,000 copper.
Oh, 5,000 copper.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's how much each of us individually get?
Yes.
Yes.
Jesus fuck.
So
So
much
te-
copper poisoning.
We're gonna go back to the main campaign, and we're not gonna touch this for like a year. Back, characters have all, and I'm gonna be fucking telling Garrett, yeah, I want to buy all this. Fuck with all this money.
so technically we have 5 platinum and copper.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
This is a retarded amount of money.
Yeah, it is. I gotta go piss real quick, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Kind of come back to the game. Maybe see how Barovia ended up.
Doesn't mean that we can't use these for a different one.
That'd be willing to say.
Yark went
In-
back
in-
and murdered everybody.
In your travels, you end up here. Once you escaped, if you survive.
We kind of were starting to come here, weren't we?
The
What you
Barovia?
talking about, Willis?
In Heartspring?
Yeah, I thought.
I don't think they're in the
thought
same
somebody was
universe,
playing
though.
a
That one,
vampire character.
Josh
that
was
came
playing
from here.
a Dampir, and he was in some northern Iceland is where we last left off.
I thought that
Yes.
was supposed to be Barovia.
No.
What?
It's more like evil, mechanized Russia.
Yeah. Lame.
Which we're going to have to retcon all that because Josh isn't playing with us.
So my question. Wait, what?
What a loss.
Oh, that Josh.
Yeah, which Josh are you
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah.
So when it comes to the campaign, like spring, Josh is like this. Josh is supposed to be playing with us, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you want to.
Just making sure.
I thought Forrest was gonna play with us on the next one too.
I'm pretty sure that's the idea. Because he's playing Zataran.
Yeah.
That Iran.
The catfish.
Spice? The spice guy?
The catfish. Yeah,
he's
catfish
playing
was.
He's a
the
catfish
fucking
man.
Catfish people, and he's
Named
spelling
Zataran.
Zataran.
That's amazing.
I know.
Fucking such a solid character name.
What was the other one?
Cajun, maybe?
Or was it a Thibodeau?
It
Yeah,
was Thibodeau.
Thibodeau.
And we're like, no. The Zatarans is so much better.
That Iran.
Yeah, that's a little more
really
subtle.
It was good. You gotta be.
What was it? It
down.
was ZADDARHAN.
Yeah.
All right.
God,
I'm
I'm
back.
fucking hungry.
Oh.
there's food in here.
We continue.
We continue.
We kick open that door.
Alright, we all.
Continuing on.
We have 2 of the 5 keys.
We have one.
We have one.
One of the 4.
Oh, I thought there were 5.
Oh, no.
And the one we just
Lower
found was
both
just
of
for
your
the chest.
numbers, and you'll be correct.
I thought we were on the second. I thought we already had 2 keys.
No, we only had
Oh,
one.
no.
The second key we got was just for the chest. It doesn't open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought we had one from before this fight with the
me
the
too.
theater troupe.
No, that was the statue
Oh.
that we found.
Rahadin showed you his as a taunt and then disappeared.
Oh yeah, and I jumped over the table at him and he disappeared
tried.
like a little bitch.
He seems to not. All the evidence point to him not really following the laws of physics, so we might have to deal with that someday. Continue onward. Again, huge labyrinthian castle. You have a kind of a guide here with your map, but you don't have a destination just yet. So you're kind of exploring still. Again, passing through tons of rooms. This place is huge. You get to a sort of viewing area, looking down at the first floor. The huge welcome ball area. This massive, beautiful oaken floor. It's like stained on top and has all these huge carpets and the tapestry that the Yark had gone into. It's the second floor like viewing area for it. You pass through that. The one priceless tapestry all bunched up on the ground, you know.
Pee over the side. Pee over the side. Yep.
Continuing onward, a room of interest. You do pass one room that has fiery sconces alight. Resting on this room, there are 3 chests surrounded by treasures, gold and goblets, and tiaras, and all sorts of things. The fittings are beautifully filigreed with iron and wood, and they have clawfoot feet on these big treasure chests in the center. The sconces, one holds a torch with intricate metal design on it. The other's empty. There's a skeleton in broken plate armor lying against the wall. Its left hand holds the sconce from the empty sconce area. On the far edge of the room, there are 4 coffins, simple wood with little decoration. They lie closed. And finally, alongside the walls, there are wall slots with rusted iron chains holding up the bones of prisoners long since dead, most having unattached all its connective tissue long since gone. They lie in an uneven pile of bones on the floor. In this gloomy room, what do you do?
No lobby
You,
trap.
you said that there were what? I missed what you were
Piles
saying
of
about.
bones.
Piles
no.
of gold and treasure chests in the middle, with sconces on the walls.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yes.
you cut out for a second, or my computer
Oh.
froze or something for a minute.
Yes, there's a lot going on in this room. 3 chests in the center, gold piled on top. They're kind of on a base of gold, like Aladdin style. It was like goblets and tiaras and jewelry and swords and all this kind of shit. There's a skeleton on the side. He's holding a wall sconce, the torch, you know. And then there's coffins on the back wall.
What are the coffins made of?
Wood. Very simple in their design. They're not as ornate as the treasure chests.
Okay, I want to go over to the first coffin and kind of quietly creep over, and I want to nail them shut.
Deathis, got some bad news. You walked right into the trap.
God damn it, I knew it.
Beautiful.
You're not gonna believe this, Yark.
fucking mimic.
It's a mimic.
Oh my god.
Coffin
God
is a
damn
mimic?
it. I knew it.
Coffins are a mimic.
Oh,
The
I
treasure
knew it.
chests are a feint. As you get close to it, the mimic in its sort of predator-like intelligence, using the prey, the lure of the gold, and the seeming inconspicuousness of the coffins in the corner. You get close to it, and it grabs you. Its leathery, wet skin being almost completely unresistible. It sticks to you. You're this huge, long coffin, and its edges are just glued to you. And its top, the part of the coffin that would normally open, doesn't, but it does split in half. And there's this like infinite shark teeth all the way back to the center of it. And it attacks. It gets a surprise. That's its whole point. And it's going to attack you. What's your AC?
14.
So no.
It's low.
Are you in bird form or no?
Oh no, I didn't even think about that. Because I changed it whenever I did that.
That was the thing. You can choose between both forms.
Yep, as an action, you can turn into a bird. You haven't done that yet.
I have not.
Let's see. So,
Why is my shit so low?
Because you changed it to be the bird.
yeah, you get an AC penalty. But you get
Yikes.
a bunch of other benefits.
So your current AC is while you're in bird form.
Okay. That makes a hell of a lot more sense.
So you've been walking around in your bird form this whole time?
Yeah.
No,
I've been in not the bird form.
I've been
Essentially.
walking around with the AC of my bird.
Oh, so you need to find out what it's supposed to be right now.
So,
Yeah. Where
with the
fuck
mimic
is that?
surprise, you are grappled. That's what they do. Take 36 acid damage, and give me a Constitution save.
Oh, okay. And that 20.
Okay, you're fine. Everyone, initiative, please.
Ah,
12.
I don't even like these dice. Okay.
16.
19.
23.
Oh wow. Good job, Calga.
I know.
Dathis is the only slow one. Pretty makes some sense given the circumstances. Thank you. Let's see. Calgath. The chests have come alive, riddled with teeth and gripping tentacle-like appendages seemingly coming out of nowhere. They attack Dathis. What do you do?
I'm gonna just hit him. Hit the thing.
Mhm.
All right. First roll hit 18.
It's
Second roll hit 28.
that definitely hits.
First roll for damage 13 plus an additional D8 for my holy damage. 19 total for the first hit, and let's see the second. Sprinkle a 9 on that, so 28 total, and then I'm gonna bonus action my holy weapon at the lowest level I can cast it, and it's gonna swing. Does 14 hit?
It does.
Hell yeah. For 6 additional damage. I believe that's 34 in total.
Which one? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Which mimic?
The one on Patrick.
Okay, just making sure. Got it. As you attack it, chunks of wood break apart, revealing the fleshy underneath, the true form. Then it is Ixalan.
Yeah, I'm gonna saddle right on next to Dathus and stab that bitch. And it's gonna get fucking hurt. Because that's natural 20.
Alright.
Sir, we're gonna do this crit table.
Oh shit. Finally someone brave enough to do the crit table. It could be amazing.
It could be. It very well could be.
What is the most ridiculous thing on it? Just like the 100?
Instant death, yeah.
Yeah.
Give
I was
me,
gonna say, I feel like you would fucking rep it, James.
give me a
Just for
D100.
funsies, I rolled a D100 and it's a 1. I could have summoned God with that.
What does a 95 do?
Probably something permanent, like you lose an arm.
Let's see. Double damage and stunned for 1 round.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so
Nice.
it's still double damage regardless. Alright.
Yeah.
So let me roll that damage. Where's my D8? Nope. Yes, I was looking at versatile, so yeah, D8. That is 19 damage for that hit. My sneak attack. Uh, 36 for sneak attack.
Additional 36 damage.
And I will do my cries of the aquatic mammal.
Oh,
John, do you still have that super spicy thing?
No, that's the other one. That's the other campaign. The pepper jelly.
Hot pepper.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good idea.
That is 6 damage, since that's not going to be doubled. But I'm going to do it to the closest chest to us.
Right, got it. A little extra on top, attacking this big coffin. I mean, it's kind of mind-bending. You're seeing this coffin move and have a mouth. It's very unnerving. And you're just like slashing into it, breaking apart the wood. The wood is just a thin veneer. It's co-opted. And as you slash away at it, its purpley, gelatinous body, amorphous underneath, is revealed. And you're just taking these huge chunks out of it as it tries its best to digest Dathus quickly. Yark, what about you?
I rage and storm across the room. I'm guessing that it's not that big if all of them fuckers got over there
Yes.
in one round.
Well, they were just
So-
sitting there waiting on you, but yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, I run over to the one that's holding on to Daphis. I want to,
Right.
interpose myself, between Ixalan and the next mimic closest, also.
They're
that-
lined up on the wall, so you'd have to get
Yeah.
there.
I was kind of imagining how they would have to be situated in order for everybody to be waylaying on this one. And so I just assumed that somebody was going to be close to the next mimic in line. So I just want to make sure that, I'm
the
closer
closest one.
to it rather than them.
By the way,
And-
that Wells from the Grave is necrotic damage.
I think whenever they're stunned, I get advantage on attacks.
Yes.
Woohoo! So, yeah, I'm gonna just attack just straight normal, no fucking reckless attacks because I'm a smart boy. So, first attack. Swinging me hammer. Ooh, natural 20.
Oh my god, it's happening.
It's happening. I would like to use that little thing too. I haven't done it yet, but I want to play with it now.
Give me a D100.
D100.
Show me potato salad.
47.
Right in the middle. Double damage.
Boo. Alright,
All the middle numbers are just regular crits.
Yeah, I think
Second
you-
attack.
it's gonna be like a 59 for triple or some shit.
Yeah.
That's a good starting point.
Oh my god, another natural 20.
Fuck yeah.
Ow.
Table that
That's
bitch
amazing.
again.
I will table that bitch again.
So the first one's just double
You're up.
damage.
85.
Ugh.
Triple damage.
Double damage, and let's see, -2 to combat AC. Okay.
Oh
Cool.
shit.
All
Break
right.
its shield is the sort of idea there, but this is a big wood thing, so you're just cracking it like a
Fucking
crab.
walnuts.
So we know a 14 before hits, and now we know a 12 hits.
If it
All right.
survives, it's gonna be real weak for it. So yes.
Yeah. So I gotta like double check something. I know I get brutal critical. 1 additional weapon damage die. Yeah. So basically I get triple damage on all of these.
So you get double damage and then another straight damage.
And then another straight damage, yeah. So, let's go with the first attack.
Oh,
You know,
wait. You're using your hammer, aren't you?
Yeah, don't forget the fire.
Oh shit!
Wait,
Fire
there's
on
fire?
wood?
The effect of your hammer when you get a crit.
All I see is a Warhammer +2. I don't remember the fire part.
It's the God
Plus
damn it.
two
Is
is
it?
It
What's the
basically has
fire?
like nitroglycerin in the fucking hammer.
Yeah. What's the red blue colors in Magic?
Is it?
Is it? Yeah, it's Is It Hammer. It gives you speedy swim and a 2d6 fire explosion on crit.
You didn't write that down
Yeah,
in
I
your notes?
remember the swim. How did
Maybe,
I forget
but
the fire?
I don't ever look in my notes.
You better check
Yeah.
that shit.
It's that sort of a fire water.
I think it's actually in my notebook, and my notebook's put away because it's dark in here. I can't see anything.
The fire portion of the fire water hammer is a 2d6 additional damage bonus on a crit.
Oh my god! Okay, so.
Not
All
the
right, let's.
craziest thing ever, but it's a nice little.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
three-
All right,
Good.
so.
Yeah.
First attack's damage. Let's see, that's 8 plus 8 is 16 plus. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong fucking shit.
What's your
Eight.
hammer stuff?
It's a good start.
My hammer is a D10, so I rolled a D10. I got a 4 plus 7 plus 3 for my rage. So that's 14 damage.
No, you got to double your.
No,
your
yeah, I got it up. So the 4 is now an 8
plus
plus
the 7.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus the 7 plus the 3. 18 damage. Plus my extra die is 8, so that's 26.
Plus
the
2d6.
fire damage is 6.
So 32?
So that's 32 damage
gets
on the
doubled?
first hit.
No,
No.
that's the first hit. He's got another hit to make. That's also the same fucking math sequence.
Yeah. Same fucking math
Getting
again.
unwieldy.
Yeah. So 3, so that's 6 plus 10 is 16
Me sending the
plus
band all
straight
over the
damage. 10, so that's 26 damage plus fire. And that is 8. So 26 plus 8
34.
is 34. So another 34 on top of the 32. So that's 60
6.
fucking 6 damage.
Damn.
Oh,
Man, you really canonically hate mimics. Like the one mimic a million years ago
It
you never
fucking
forgot.
worked out so well.
Training all my life for this mimic.
We've seen so many werewolves and vampires and shit since then,
Yeah.
but that one mimic encounter just scarred you. Just this brutal hammer smash, fucking fiery explosion, wood shrapnel and purple guts just
No.
explode out like a grenade was inside it. It is very dead.
and I
Oh,
turn
real good.
menacingly to the next one.
Dathis, you are no longer grappled. Yet.
That's good to know. Yeah.
The only thing you're grappled by is fear.
These things, their turn. They're surviving ones. They're slow, but you all are close. They seem to only want one target apiece. They're pack tactics, knowing that they can't all have the same target. They gotta digest individually. So you all get one in range. Calgath, you being the far out one. The special property of these things: they are irresistible. They touch you. There's no escape from their writhing purpley tentacles, and a single touch is like extreme super glue. No matter what strength or dexterous maneuvers you try to pull, they have grappled you in.
That's
They're
what
going to try to.
that's what I was about to say. Is like their saliva is basically a type of adhesive.
Exactly. They're going to try to hit you, all of you, starting with you, Calagath.
Do you have a map for this
Not
on
you,
Roll20?
I have a little shit going on thing, but not a map.
Oh. I just
You guys
didn't know
on
if you had...
page?
No.
Oh,
That's why I was
well,
asking.
that explains it.
Oh.
I've been fucking.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're,
yeah.
you're the only one enjoying the action there.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
can't
was
see what you guys
saying.
see. I see what I see. Yeah, you get the idea. Coffin mimics, and they're approaching you. Gonna try to
Gotcha.
hit all of you. They're pretty good at it. 2 for you, Yorick. 1 for you. 1 for you, Yorick.
I don't want it.
Not you, Calagath. You're too far. Yorick, you are grappled and take 34 acid damage, please.
All right.
Ixalan, you are grappled. Take 18 acid damage, please.
Alright, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Dathis, you are grappled. Again, take 15 acid damage.
Oh, damn it.
They all
Wait,
get...
I haven't gotten to. Oh, their turn. I was about to
Yeah, it's
say.
their turn. They moved, swooped in to attack. All of you give me con saves. Except for you, Galga.
I don't want them.
22.
20.
Good. Good.
20 as well.
Oh, everybody's good. Resisting the poison. A creature as foul as this, you can only fear what poisonous salivas racing through your body as they pierce you with these giant fangs. Dathis, it is your go.
Alrighty. I guess I'm just gonna have to. What do I? Can I attack while grappled?
Yeah.
Yes, you just can't move.
Okay. 15.
That hits.
Oh, and that 20.
Oh my
Woo!
god. Dude,
Nice.
Mimics are getting it.
What mimics, Jared?
The first attack is 18 damage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna roll on the chart.
Hit me with it.
55.
55 directly in the middle
55.
for shocker. Double damage.
All right, and that's 26 on the second.
Whew.
Oh, and then my dog.
Dog.
Let's see. Uh, 18.
Is he attacking yours or the closer one? Or Dathis?
I'm
I mean,
gonna
not
guess. I'm gonna guess that he's attacking the one that I'm attacking.
Okay, sure.
And
He's a fast
then-
boy. He can get over there pretty easily.
Yeah.
That hits.
Let's see. Uh, 8 damage,
Got it.
and that's all I got.
Giving no reaction to their comrade's death, the creatures move in to try and wrap you in this adhesive, tentacle-like embrace and attach themselves to you. And you're carrying around this huge coffin-shaped weight. It's very hard to fight with, but you manage. In their digestive process, they have exposed themselves to you. And you stab and cut, smash their teeth in, and they're just this huge gaping jaw, while Big Bad rips open parts of the wood on the places he can reach. Death is went. Back to you, Calgath.
Still 3 mimics up.
Just imagine that all the mimics speak Japanese.
I'm gonna shoot the one by John. Let's roll it up. First hit. 17.
That's
14. That hit earlier, so yes.
yes.
I'm just gonna give you a total. That is 25 total before my weapon, which is still up.
Can you explain what the fuck you're talking about?
And then my weapon's gonna attack. 16 hits.
Your weapon attacks on its own?
Spiritual
I have
weapon.
a spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Oh, well, that's
Floating
cool.
bow, like he's in that Hades game.
Whole damage for the turn is gonna be 30, because that was only 5 damage.
Gotcha. Attacking the mimic. The mimic is sort of encroaching upon Ixalan, trying to trap him like a Venus flytrap in this sticky substance and swallow him whole. And you're just attacking its wooden back that's exposed to you. And these huge chunks are flying off of this thin veneer of wood. And there's big, wide, exposed, purpley sort of organs within that are exposed to you. Pretty good chunk of damage. Got it. Ixalan, you're being swallowed whole.
I gotta
What do you
remember to
do?
take 4 arrows out of my bag.
I'm about to do what's called a pro game move.
A pro gamer.
Yeah. I'm a Missy Step
Of course.
right the fuck on out of that and go over to the one that is by Yark.
Yeah.
So let me
Swoop.
count that Missy Step. And he's getting that good old blat.
You're not gonna summon the Helmarani?
No, that's a 26 to hit. That is 13 damage. And then my sneaky. 15 more damage.
Got it.
I will shatter one of my hourglasses and do my aquatic mammal screams. For 4 damage to the one that's on Dathis.
Got it.
And
Teleports behind you, kid. Classic. Jump in behind it. It's just sort of pushing itself on to Yark as best it can, trying to grab him in this big embrace of teeth, and you're very easily able to just attack its flanked side.
actually, as my bonus action, I'm gonna attack again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about this?
Oh, well, Garrett, we're gonna have that table again.
Oh my god. Is bonus action Misty Step?
Oh, it is. Never mind then. Yeah, that's right.
Yep, it is.
I was about to say.
Damn, no.
They curtail that before the numbers hit.
Completely cock-blocking the net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, fuck.
Before the
you're right.
calculator comes out.
I forgot I did it. Like it literally just straight out the fucking window.
Oh,
Then I will end my turn.
Dark, Ixalan is teleported behind the creature trying to swallow you. But the creature is still on top of you. This big wooden coffin, very unwieldy to have sort of embracing you. What do you do?
I start fucking attacking this piece of shit like that's fucking worth me life. So me got attacking him recklessly since he didn't get dunded. And we're just gonna wail away on him until he fucking stops moving like the last one. So, First attack is a fucking. Oh shit! I got the wrong page pulled up. 17 to hit,
That hits.
and the second attack is a 16 to hit.
You got it.
All right. So, first attack is. What is that? 14 damage. And the second attack was for 12 damage. So a total of 26.
Okay, got it. Nothing as crazy this round, but still some resounding smashes. The mindless sort of creature doesn't react to your immense strength, but you do just break into it. Its rippling jaw kind of opened unnaturally, where your hammer smashes just kind of break in. Teeth are flying everywhere, as well as the fake wood. It is still up, and it's their turn. Ixalan left. It's gonna go for you, Calgath. Hungry, it scurries unnaturally, creepily towards you. And they're going to attack.
Beautiful.
Let's see. Yorick. Two. Very successful round. Yark, 31 acid damage.
Alls.
Calgath, 34 acid damage.
How rude.
Dathis, 34 acid damage.
Ugh. Getting my ass beat over here.
James, what happened to that 30 extra health that you got
Oh, I
from the
got it.
statue? Okay. Well, no, you said you had like 80 out of 86 earlier. I was like, what?
Yeah, 86 is my max.
Yeah.
Even with the plus 30 health.
Man.
And the plus from the fruit, from the deer?
What deer?
We saved a deer from a dungeon that was being stabbed endlessly over and over and over by the witches.
That was a million years ago. If you didn't write it down, too bad.
I was about to say that
I
was a
remember
very
that.
long time ago.
I have mine.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have mine too, but
All of you, except Ixalan, who Misty stepped away, make me a Constitution save, please.
15.
I don't have to do a fucking. Oh, look, a nat 20.
and that 20. How the hell
Oh
am I
my
getting this
god.
This is
That's-
nuts.
Man.
Wow.
Immune to these things.
There's some other force at play here, Garrett.
Dathis, or go.
Yes. Alright.
It is trying to eat you so badly, but you do not give a fuck.
Well, something doesn't want to eat us.
You haven't been using Big Bad either.
I used them. I've only attacked one time.
Mm.
15 for the first one,
The last one. That hits.
and a nat 1 for the second.
Oh my god.
Alright. 12 damage for the first one. What do you want me to do for the nat 1?
Give me a D1.
Okay. That is a 10.
10. It's pretty low.
Wait, is that a 10? It's a 10 and then a 0.
Is it a 1 and a 0?
What?
No, it's a 10
it was a
and then
10
a double
and a
0.
0.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
fucking
100.
Yeah, that's 100. Ooh, that's the worst you could fucking possibly look.
Yeah. 100.
So, 100. The worst. It's a. Yeah, kinda. It's arguable, but this one's pretty bad. Your attack ricochets back and you hit yourself. Apply the maximum critical damage to yourself as if you had hit your god.
Fuck!
Okay.
So D8 plus strength plus. So is it a D8? I believe.
D12, so 24
24 plus your strength was just bullshit. It's all this stuff.
34. Good God. Alright.
That is very, very unlucky.
It's better than just straight out dying.
I would have laughed if you fucking died again.
Yeah, that would have sucked. And then Big Bad rolls a 10.
10 does not hit.
Yep.
One of the
Alright, guys,
hinges on the
somebody heal
coffin
me.
was real. You expected more of the fleshy, gooey bits of this strange amorphous creature, but hitting it at a weird angle, you sort of ricocheted back and it went into your side as you kind of did a wide swing, now off balance, something like that. Galgath, there's a mimic on top of you, and your brother is in trouble. What do you do?
Jesus, still 3 mimics up. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't get the serious round of frickin' everybody critting on the same one.
I'm grappled, but I can't, like, I can still shoot a bow, right?
Yes. In grapple, you can do pretty much everything except move.
Okay. Play that same song again. I'm gonna shoot Patrick's mimic.
Okay.
Shoot it in the face.
Now, heroic of you. It is quite damaged at this point. You might have a chance. I think.
Yeah, you guys should heal me.
First one, 18 to hit. Second one, 14 to hit.
Both hit.
Galgath doesn't know how to heal.
Wait.
What are you talking about?
So,
He heals you with damage.
hold on. If you actually look at a D10, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A 0 represents a 10. So if you rolled a 10 on the double-digit dice and a 0 on the other one, that's a 20.
What?
Wait.
No, it's a 1. No,
It would.
yeah.
In order to get 100, you have to have double
zero.
zeros and a 0.
Yeah.
That would be a 100.
So you
If
rolled
you roll a
10
10
and a
on the
0.
percentile, that would just be a 10.
Oh, then
Zeros and a 0? There's no 0.
yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
0 on
on
a
a-
regular D10, yeah.
On a
But,
regular D10, there's a 0, and that's a 10.
Yeah.
But if you rolled a 10 on your percentile and a 0 on or a 10 on your regular dice, that's just a 10.
That's 31 damage.
I rolled a 10, and it's I don't fucking care. It's fine. I got stabbed. I stabbed myself.
Some combination of those two.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shit on myself. Somebody just needs to heal me so I don't fucking.
Die, actually.
What you gotta do?
31 damage.
Thank you. It's still up. You have revealed its entire backside of the coffin, this wooden slab and this simple kind of coffin, has all been slothed off by your relentless attacks, and you see this kind of pulsing center mass of the creature. It's purple-gray and is ever moving and changing, almost jellyfish-like, a jelly almost. Ixalan.
If someone wants to bonus action throw something at it, it's at like 3 health, I guarantee you.
I'm
You're close.
It's at 5 health, isn't it?
just in case, I'm a bonus action disengage
Okay.
and use my full movement to run over to Dathis after seeing him somehow have auto reflect and hit himself.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give this fucking bitch the 1,000 years of pain jutsu with this statue.
I
So
don't think the statue does anything to him, huh?
it does damage every time I hit it with something.
Okay.
It does.
Any?
It does radiant damage.
I thought it was
Oh.
specifically evil things, and I don't know if mimics are specifically evil.
It does. when I got it, it states radiant damage, con save of 15, 16 d10, half save on, or half damage on a save.
That is just retarded. I thought that was special
Undead.
for bad shit.
2 undead.
2 undead, then.
Oh.
It didn't do anything to the werewolves.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then.
Well,
Then
there
yeah,
you
I'm
go.
just fucking attack it then.
Right. Your other 10 million damage move.
24. Yeah,
That's-
because if it was going to do damage, that was 105 damage.
Jesus.
That's not in the tray. That's another 13 damage. And we're
I
going to do
think
another.
a good stab.
Yeah, it's
He's very dead.
It was 11.
It was 11?
At 11 HP left.
On Patrick's?
No, it doesn't. Yes. Is that the one you're attacking?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
one Calgas
Oh,
been targeting
okay, then-
for
then-
9 years.
Alright, then, yeah, then. That's it.
Well, pets. There you go.
Yeah, the beating center mass that's been exposed. You stick a dagger in, expecting something a little more climactic, but just doing just a thrust to the center pulsing core of the creature, and it just stops and falls flat.
Oh, no.
And he's
I'm still using the Sunblade. I never deactivated that bitch. That bitch is shining through everything right now.
you cauterize its heart.
I'm not about to waste another action to activate this bitch. Hell no. Shining around. I want him to see his fucking brother's soul coming to rend that boot hole.
Yark, what about you? There's one still trying to eat you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on going at it. And my first attack is 17 to hit. Second attack was I read that wrong. That's 17 again. I thought it was a 20. So yeah, both of them 17 to hit. First one is 14 damage. Second one is 14 damage again, so 28 total.
This one you've been beating on for a little while now. It looks pretty ragged. Still up. You see it's kind of cracked and open like a walnut. Still
Is
trying
it?
to eat you though.
Is it a full action to take a potion?
Yes. Unless Garrett wants to say it's a bonus action. That would be his rule. Otherwise, base use of it is an action.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll hold on.
Burn that bridge later. Yorick went. We're going to attack.
Alright.
Both of you. 1-1. I'll add you both to it. 16. Calgath. Yorick. Acid
Yeah.
damage. Roll me con saves, please.
Quit ruining my nice armor. Okay, a 13.
That is a 15.
Not you, Yorick. You're free.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
just-
free?
No.
How did I
Patrick.
get free?
Yorick roll.
Finally failed
That
your
is
con
free.
save.
Oh.
I'm free.
Yes.
Yeah, yours is
Your
dead.
brother killed it.
Oh.
No, John
Thanks.
killed him.
John killed it.
But-
you
but
both
yes.
helped. It's a team effort.
He did.
It was shake and bake, and I helped.
What'd you get for your con save, Yorick?
Oh, 20.
Oh, what did you get, Calgath?
A fatal 13. So
Oh my god, you fail! You fail! The first time! Oh, my guinea pig returns!
I know.
My faithful guinea pig, experimental lab rat that can actually see the content.
like out of all of us, each individual person has one thing that Garrett relies on.
Hey, I make this an adventure.
Finally, someone failed after a million rolls.
What happens to my insides?
Well, I don't know if it's gonna matter at this point, but Calgath, you are stunned.
Oh, shit.
The constricting poison has ran its course through your body, and you suddenly feel weak, and
Sir?
you are being ingested. Yes.
Sir, I hate to break that to you right fast. Let me get to my notes. I have it somewhere in here that because we actually ate something or did something that we are immune to the next stun effect on all of us when it happens to us.
Fucking wit. What? Wit.
Somebody actually triggered that like a while back. I don't remember when it was, but I do remember somebody saying that. I don't think it works. I wasn't here for it, so it doesn't work on me. Like, I'm not immune to it, but I think, I want to say Dathis had something like that.
I think you're talking about something else. You're talking about when James triggered the thing.
It was Layden made us a cake, and because he rolled so well, we ignore the next stun effect for the next time it is applied.
That's right. I made a D20. I rolled a 20, a natural 20 on making a cake. I forgot about that.
To
That
be
was a
fair,
separate
I think he
character.
may be right about we haven't had any stunts since then.
That's
But
fine. I can get that buff off now.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
what I'm saying. So you don't have that again, James.
Now that the fight's over, sure, take all your buffs off.
Jesus.
God.
Your
Take a bunch of
incredible
buff off your ass.
tenaciousness and strength, Calgath. You push forward. It's closing in on you like a Venus flytrap, and you say no. You grab its top mouth and its bottom mouth, and you're pulling apart the two.
Enough about my Saturday night.
And you,
Garrett's gonna mess with me
That-
after this. Tell me to stop taking fucking notes.
Yeah, kill it.
I will kill you.
go
That
find
is-
that thing. Yeah,
Yes.
make sure to
It
make a
is
note in
Yoko.
there that.
All right. Let me see. There's just the two left, right?
Yes. One's eating your brother, and one's eating the barbarian.
So casual about it.
I'm gonna go over to James's about. Let's see.
This one has not been touched too much. It's still mostly intact and doing a pretty good job trying to ingest fucking Calgath.
I'm tasty, bitch.
23 to hit for the first one, and 12 for the second one.
One hit.
Better than that one. 16 damage.
Got it.
And no. A 2.
Nope. Yeah, you're trying to pull it off of Calgath as he kind of like, oh god, this thing's eating me. Then it's gonna eat you. You know, like that movie. Do a little bit of damage to it. It's looking mostly okay-ish. Some chunks are missing, but it's a little more live than the one Yarik's been working on. Speaking of eating, Dathis went. Calgath, your turn.
Oh my god. Okay. Fucking hell.
I'd say work on yours. That one hasn't taken any damage.
Some minimum bow requirements, though.
What was that?
Might be some minimum bow requirements, though.
Well, doesn't he have a spiritual weapon?
He do.
He do. He can also cast a
I need to
cantrip.
be... Yeah, my cantrips don't deal that much, though. That's why I never use them.
That doesn't mean you... Don't you have, what is it, Guiding Bolt that
They're cantrips.
gives advantage?
Yeah, but that's not a cantrip.
Oh, I thought it was.
No,
No, Sacred Flame was the cantrip, wasn't it?
it is. That only deals 3d8, and that's not exactly enough to get this pig cooked. You know what I'm saying? I'll use a first level spell. 3d10, inflict wounds, and that's just 15 damage. I still get to hit with my spiritual weapon since that's not casting a spell for my bonus action.
Is it
And
concentration?
He's gonna hit. I just concentrate to keep it up.
Just
Alright.
like in
Been
real
rolling.
life.
Yeah, you took
Should have
you
been
took damage, so
rolling
you got to roll for it.
fuckload of Constitution saves.
Oh shit,
Oh,
you're
that's
right.
true.
You got to roll at least a 10 because you took what 16 last turn.
On the
Yeah.
turn before that.
Can
like
we just roll
30.
2? I'll roll for last turn. And that's do I just give a flat d20?
Yes.
Is it a
Okay, well that's
con save?
11.
I thought it was a Constitution save or something.
I have
like
no
that.
idea.
I can look it up.
We're bad about keeping
Never
track of
use
things
them.
like this.
I thought it was a flat d20. I might be wrong. Plus spell modifier, perhaps.
Second one's a 12, so either they both fail or they both make it. I don't know.
Right.
In any case, just do 15 damage. That at least happened.
Yeah, interest of time. Add it up. Figure out more later. Yep, chunking away at it. Wood
Yeah.
flying.
It's a
You
Constitution
good buddy.
save,
Oh, okay.
Nice. So it was.
so it's either half damage or if it's below 10 damage. If the half is below 10 damage, you got to pass a 10.
Oh, well, I pass a 10 on. Oh, but it's not below 10.
Yeah, it's
Um,
either 10 or half the damage, whatever's higher.
Well, it failed then. That's fine.
Come on.
The
Uh,
weapon dissipates.
I'm gonna head on over back to good old Yark and help him free because I know he has a intense fucking mimophobia over here.
Yes.
That is a 22.
Yes.
Another 13 damage.
13. Total?
Sneak attack.
There you go.
Let's see, 10, 14. 26. Sneak attack.
Hey. Got it.
How far away am I from the other mimic?
Small room, maybe 15.
Alright, then I am going to screech at that bitch. Let her hear the sing-songs of the mammals from the sea. That is 9 more damage.
It all adds up.
And now, I will bonus action attack it again.
Haha.
That is 27.
Definitely hits.
That is 8 more damage. And that will end my turn.
Poking out its death throes. It's sort of mindlessly still trying to ingest Yark, but all its strength is left in. It's oozing this purplish goo from its many wounds, just barely staying at whatever alive you can call these things. Yark, what do you do about this?
Wait, is it dead?
No.
No, still up, just barely.
No. Well, I fucking take some swings at him. That's what I do. So my first attack is 17 to hit and 19 damage. Is he still breathing?
No. Another
So I-
crushing smash. It's
Burst out from his innards.
before it kind of it's been irresistible. It's grabbing and gluing itself to you and forcing its mouth on you, just biting down with these huge shark-like teeth, these rows of it, and it slowly just been sapped of its strength from its many wounds. You can easily push it forward, just take a wide arc of a smash.
Patrick, you didn't want to make a conservative joke about that?
Oh, what?
Forcing yourself upon it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I made that joke to myself.
I did.
Yeah, these guys are pretty toxic, you know, pretty
Yeah.
Pretty
problematic.
Pretty rapey.
Yes.
Very.
All the
Yeah.
coffins say made in
Made in what?
Florida.
No, I thought you were gonna say made in China.
Burst out from his innards and then turn to the final one and do a running leap and bring the hammer down on top of him.
All the goo, purple goo of its true body, just exploding outwards. Tries to
that-
attack you.
That is a 30 to hit on that one. I still got with me one other attack.
Oh, right.
And then 19 damage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Healed the one into explain mode. Yes. Just the hammer onto Mimic. Such a good combo. They seem to be really weak to it. Especially when it explodes in flames.
Oh, I was so close to getting another nat 20. I was fuck.
Mimic going to attack you. Galagath. 3 hits.
No thanks.
14 damage. Acid.
I
Roll me a con save.
don't wanna. Fucking lava dice. It's 11.
Oh no.
You're stunned. You're stunned.
Fucking.
He got it this time.
It's picking you up and eating you. Oh my god. It's supposed to be happening the entire battle. Holy shit, dude. Daphnis, he's eating him. What are you gonna do? It's an emergency.
It's an emergency.
Man, are you seeing this shit? These pies are crazy.
It's supposed to be happening since round 1.
Alright, let's see.
Garrett, would you say you're stunned with the results?
Attack 1 is a 17.
It's
Attack 2. Come on now. This computer's freezing up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
we
hear
can.
Attack 2 is 17. 11 damage for the first. 7 damage for the second.
more than enough.
Oh, okay. I was about to do big bad.
Him too. Everyone jumps on him. Collective effort. The Mimic, perhaps happy to have something to eat, really lowers his defenses, and you all just kind of get in a circle and group bonding exercise. Just beat the shit out of this thing.
Good old-fashioned gangbang.
You were stunned for a moment, Calgath, but you quickly get back your senses, seeing this like gaping maw, this whale mouth, trying to eat you, but it's just as quickly pulled back from eating you and beaten into a pulp. You all find yourselves in a room. There's a bunch of treasure in the center, and a bunch of purple gray blood all over the floor.
I'm at 22 fucking health.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm at
god.
37.
54.
That was so unlucky.
Yeah. Well, thank God we took that long rest. Otherwise, not.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
crit every second and no one can be stunned.
I would have. Well, I wouldn't have been unconscious because I
That may
would
be
have
the
been doing
most
my
nat 20s
fucking
I've
too
ever
mad
rolled
to.
in one session.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was,
Only
What, I had-
Strahd was a mimic. You guys would have eliminated him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You
dude.
guys hate mimics.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone want to investigate the treasure?
I
yes,
hit it.
I will.
No, I hit
An
the.
illusion.
I hit,
Who has
It's
the
a
most
You
fucking
hit this
mimic.
treasure.
it's a mimic.
I
hit
do.
it.
I only took
Okay,
9 damage.
John, that's all you.
God, I swear to God, if you wake up another mimic, I'm just leaving.
And before we leave this room, we're gonna take another look. Arena be damned.
The chest
27.
is real. It's quite nice. 27 what?
Investigation.
Oh, sure. Poke around at it. The chest is real, quite nice and ornate. The gold and jewels are fake.
Shame.
Nice.
Strahd, you really just have a whole lot of debt, don't you? You know, you're not even rich.
Is there anything else out and about in this room?
No, just some victims and some traps. And some now squished corpses.
Strahd has an orange toupee, doesn't he?
He's the greatest
I get
Jonathan
those
ever.
vibes sometimes.
Alright, so long rest before we continue.
Yes. We'll deal with that next time.
Yeah.
Night, guys.
Hey,
Yeah, they were